Sometimes we want to create a column and we're not sure how to write a formula to do what we want, but we know how to type an example of what we want. So there is the ability to actually create a column from an example. Let's, for example, go to the query called Sales 2019 to 2021. And if we go to the Add Column, there's a button here to the extreme left called Column from Examples. So I might hit this drop down and I'm going to choose from selection. So that means I have to have the column selected that I want to base my example on. So let me just back out of here. I need to go to, say, let's go to Sales 2021, for example. I select this column, I go to Column from Examples and from the selection. Now I get this sort of like column appear and it's waiting for me to type something. So the example I want to give it is I can see the sale for 2021, let me just scroll a little bit to the side here, was 1935. Now 1935 falls between 1500 and 2000, and I really want to put the sales into 500 bands. So over here I'm going to type 1900 to 1950. No, let's put it 1900 to, well, let's put 1500 to 2000. You type what you want. So if I want it in groups of 500, 1935 falls between 1500 and 2000. And as soon as I press enter, it works out all the others. So I've selected a column and I've given an example of what I want and it's worked out all the others. So I just go, okay. And here is my range where it's naturally just put everything into groups of 500. Now I'd like to do another one. So for example, I would like to go to the employees query. And what we've got here is a column with the first name and a column with the last name. And I want to create a column that joins the two together, last name, comma, first name. So I'm going to go columns from examples and from all columns. So I'm not selecting a particular column. And then in here, I type what I want. So I want Davilo, and your spelling again must be spot on. Now it's actually picked up Davilo, so I can click that or double click it. Then I want a comma and a space, and I want the first name. So I'll type Nancy. And that's really what I want. I want it to grab each person's last name, give me a comma and a space, and then give me each person's first name. And I press enter, and there it is there. And so that's the formula you would have had to use if you didn't give it an example, is to combine the last name and a comma and a space and the first name. So I'll go okay. And so there's my merged column, which I can then rename. And I'd like to rename it full name. So I double click and just type full space name. And I want to move it to the right. Oops, didn't quite get that right. Full space name. I want to move that to the right of employee ID. So I might actually go to home and transform and move to the beginning. And then I'll just drag it to the right of employee ID. And that'll give me the full names. Now I don't actually need last name anymore or first name, so I'm going to hold the shift key and select both of them. And then I want to right click and I want to delete or remove those columns. And so I've removed those columns and just been left with a full name. I then want to apply that to Power BI, so I go home, click the close and apply, and click the apply option. And it will apply any changes to my Power BI. And then I'll save the file. So columns by examples is when you're not sure how to write the formula. You can see the formula up here, but you're not sure how to write the formula. So what you do is you basically just give it an example.